Have you ever been walking, resting, or even fast asleep, only to be jolted awake by a sudden, stabbing pain in your leg? It feels like your calf or foot is twisting and locking up, and all you can do is grab at the muscle, breathe through the pain, and wait for it to pass. That, right there, is a muscle cramp. And if this has happened to you more than once, you're definitely not alone. In fact, millions of adults, especially people over the age of 40, experience these painful, frustrating cramps on a regular basis. Some deal with them every week, some every day. Yet, despite how common they are, most people don't fully understand why they happen or how to stop them. Welcome to Healthwise Living, your trusted guide to smarter, healthier living. In this video, and in this special series, we're going to explore the hidden causes of muscle cramps and give you practical, science-backed strategies to prevent them. Whether you're over 40, retired, managing a chronic condition like diabetes, or simply want to feel more in control of your health, this series is for you. Now, let's begin with the basics. What exactly is a muscle cramp? A muscle cramp is a sudden, involuntary contraction or tightening of a muscle or group of muscles. It usually comes without warning and causes intense pain, stiffness, and sometimes even visible muscle twitching. The cramp might last for a few seconds or a few minutes. The muscle often feels hard to the touch, almost like it's flexed too tightly. And even after the cramp passes, you might feel soreness or tenderness for hours. Cramps most commonly occur in the legs, especially the calves, but they can also affect the thighs, feet, hands, arms, and even the abdominal muscles. No part of the body is truly immune, so who gets cramps the most? Anyone can get a muscle cramp, but there are certain groups of people who are more vulnerable. Older adults, especially over 50 due to age-related muscle loss, called sarcopenia, reduced flexibility, and poorer blood circulation. People who are dehydrated, especially in hot weather or after sweating. Those with low levels of electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Individuals who take certain medications like diuretics, statins, or blood pressure drugs. People who sit or stand in the same position too long, especially those who work at desks or have limited mobility. Athletes and active individuals, especially if they don't stretch properly or replenish fluids after exercising. Let's go a bit deeper here. Why are older adults more likely to suffer from cramps? As we age, our muscles naturally lose mass, strength, and elasticity. Then the nerve endings that control muscle movement also become more sensitive and less efficient. Our body's ability to absorb and use minerals may decrease. On top of that, many older adults take medications that affect hydration or mineral balance. This combination creates a perfect storm for cramping. Now, let's talk symptoms. A typical muscle cramp involves sudden pain, often sharp and intense, a tightening or hardening of the muscle, visible twitching or knotting under the skin, lasting soreness even after the cramp resolves. Here's something important. Not all cramps are the same. Some people experience cramps at night, known as nocturnal leg cramps, which wake them from sleep. Others get cramps during or after physical activity. Some feel them mostly in the feet and toes, while others get them in the thighs or even abdomen. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever searched online for ways to stop these cramps, only to find 100 different answers that contradict each other? Eat more bananas, take magnesium, stretch, don't stretch, drink pickle juice, try hot packs, try ice. It's confusing, right? That's why we're creating this dedicated video series on muscle cramps, so you can finally make sense of what's actually happening in your body and what you can realistically do about it. We'll cut through the noise and give you answers based on real science, explained in plain English. This video is just the beginning. In the next few videos, we'll cover the best foods that help reduce muscle cramps, how to know if you're low in magnesium, and how to fix it, stretching routines that prevent cramps at night, circulation tips to improve blood flow to your legs, how certain medications may be triggering your cramps, and what to ask your doctor, natural home remedies that work in minutes, and even what your cramps may be trying to tell you about your overall health. So why should you watch this series? Because cramps are more than just painful. They interrupt your sleep, your workouts, your walks, your daily comfort. Over time, they can even increase your risk of falls or injury, especially if they cause you to lose balance or fear movement. If you're trying to stay active, independent, and mobile as you age, understanding and preventing cramps is one of the most empowering things you can do. Here at Healthwise Living, we focus on real education, not hype, not fear, and definitely not quick fixes that don't last. We believe that when you understand how your body works, you can make smarter choices for the long term. So, if you're tired of dealing with cramps, or worried they're becoming more frequent, it's time to get real answers. Now, I want to invite you to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos in this series. We post new videos every week, all designed to help you feel stronger, move better, and stay healthy at every age. And don't forget, this content is for educational purposes only. It's not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always check with your doctor before starting new supplements or making major changes to your health routine. Before we wrap up, here's a quick preview of the next episode. We're going to dive into the most common causes of muscle cramps, many of which people don't even realize. From hidden nutrient imbalances to lifestyle habits and even some surprising medications, we'll break it all down so you can start identifying what might be triggering your own cramps. Understanding the cause is the first step to finding the right solution. So don't miss it. All right, that's it for today's video. Remember, muscle cramps are common, but they're not something you have to just live with. There's so much you can do, starting with the right knowledge and small daily habits. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're here. Stay strong, stay curious, and as always, live wisely.